Hey folks, welcome back. I'm Maxwell Damage. We're going to continue the story. Okay. I had clicked on him in the interim on a recording that broke due to audio issues. So, I'm glad we picked up in time to not lose anything. This still makes me regret so much. And I still have the same hand I did then. Perfect. And he did exactly the same thing. Yeah. Serious damage out there. What you got in mind? Yeah, no kidding. I can't match you here. Let's go with something that he can play off of in the next round. Heck. Well, still have not a lot that I can directly use. But I am thankful that you... What is that? Oh, wow, grief. I've never seen that before. I feel like that's going to be important. So... what do I get rid of? Or do I even? I don't know. I'm hoping that that makes sense on how to connect. Oh no! Thunder! Come on, pal. It's gonna be alright. I appreciate you, pup. Cool. I'm glad we could get some good out of that. But the caravan has gone on without us. So what do we want to do? The world is our proverbial oyster. I still don't know how to get to Hara, or to Sende Canals, or the Wave Dancer. I have not had a good run. Well, let's see what we can do. Of course I'm going to stop. Oh. Huh. Oh, wow. That's actually really powerful. At least it will be in these early towns. Alright. What can you tell us still? You too. Yeah? What's up? He said, mildly pensive. Oh boy. That's going to be interesting. That's going to be a problem on the next round. Well, that's cool. I'm glad to hear it. Actually, no, that's going to be burn that sign as a one use, wasn't it? Huh. That is awesome. Listen is such a critical skill, and that's both in real life and in the game. You know, the circle is awkward at best. I like licorice. I'm aware it's kind of a controversial thing. Do I want to connect another grieving card? I think this is the play. I honestly don't know anymore. Everybody's stuff is broken from the quake. Oh man. Do you? No. Honestly, I've learned through my own experience that sometimes it's legitimately harder to openly admit and say, hey, this is screwed up and I don't know what to do. But powering through it in your own way is important. You got to do what works for you. That's cool. I'm still curious about this circle. There's so much I don't know. You do. Why do you need me? Oh boy. I'm aware this is going to disconnect us, but it'll at least give me a new draw. And of course, you play the grief card when I don't have one. That counts though, and that's what we needed. And we worked through it. I'll be dang. Interesting. Yeah, there's always a way to spin it, and some creative type will always go for it. I say like I haven't done something like that. Oh no. Maybe I should have talked to Tomas first. Uh, hmm. Works for me. Pretty sure I can work with this. Even if you had played Grief, I would have been able to come out of that one. I do, but what's Tomas want? I think that's more important, honestly. That's what we're here to do. I don't know, man. I suppose I want a way to pull out of grief to something useful. I hope I have options here. What's up, Tomas? Maybe I should have talked to you first. Yeah, I bet we're all on edge right now. Yeah, no kidding. I don't know. And honestly, I'm not sure I would feel comfortable persuading you. I want you to do what you want to do. I don't think you should be listening to everyone else. No, I already know she wouldn't be. But heck with her. Yeah. Attention is difficult. See, now this is concerning because I think positive means I'm going to persuade him, and negative means I don't. I don't know that it's going to give me the choice that I want. You know what I mean? I am concerned, but I intend to build the rapport and see how it goes. I mean, cats are an important natural resource. Unsurprisingly, it didn't take much. Well, I'm glad for that much at least. I miss having one of those, but I also don't know where I would put it. Because I need a reshuffle. Reshuffle is critical. Hmm. I'm not going to need that for a little while. Still, I'm glad people are working through it. That's pretty industrious, honestly. Our last conversation didn't go so well. I still don't know how to get here. Everywhere connected to the circle? Oh, those are our history notes. Okay. Well, that seems like what's going to teach us the most. Oh, wow. Got a lot of people gathered there. And definitely no caravan anywhere. What if I stopped there and talked to... No, I'm going to try to save that for the end. Okay, so... that'll lose me a little bit of time. But I think it's okay. We're going to stop in Clifton. Ooh. I don't know what is going to do what, so we're going to wait. Oh. Hmm. I hope that was the right call. I think maybe one of the grief cards might have been a better call, actually, in hindsight, since those are more direct. Oh well. Oh! Well, hello. Let's talk! And we're going to say, hey, what's up? Now you can't avoid that you left us. Is that so? You know, that's a fair response. I will give you that. I had suspicions. I'm glad they do not seem to be true. Uh, da, 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 da. Gonna keep that actually. I was hoping that might play out a little differently. Oh. I hope we're able to pull out of this. Had some bad runs of conversation. I'm not necessarily happy about it. What would I like? I think that's... like, I'm expecting another grief symbol out of nowhere. because that has been how the last few conversations have gone. Given how much you didn't seem to like her in that regard. That's one way to do it, I'm sure. Yeah, that makes sense. And it fits what we've been told, or at least had implied to us. Well, I hope. Oh, why? Why? Do I have a discard? Do I have a... Is this going to work? Is it going to prompt her? Ha-ha! I wasn't sure if we were going to lose both the cards before the barrier or not. Yeah, I understand you are neutral and you have to. Yeah, a little bit. We're doing what we can, but it was a thing. Still, I'm glad we picked up together. Okay, now... I don't think I really want to change much right now. I don't. It's going to be problematic for the first couple towns, but I think this is going to help us out in the next handful. Alright. Now we'll find out what Alexis has been up to. What have they been doing? Are we back to nuts again? Crushed. My cabbages! I couldn't help it. Heck. Heck, heck, heck. Am I already reaping what I sow of not taking the other card, or rather, not taking a duplicate? Let's get rid of the fatigue out of our hands, and I think this might have been the right call. No, it's cool. You dislinked yourself? Well, I could have done without the crickets, but I'm also really not here to judge. Let's grab... I think with what we have, this is the play. But why that specific one? Do we get to learn? If it was genuinely distinctive, I get it. Tell me about it. Interesting how just a change in perspective can make a huge shift like that. Or honestly, I have changed big things in my life based on other events that forced me to. Actually, let's use that. Cool. Cool. Well, thank you. We'll give him a shot. But I like how it's ambiguous enough that it could have still been pecans. Maybe. I don't want to end a turn in grief if I can help it, because I don't know who all has those cards, and I don't have a eyeball. What is that? Reveal? Anymore. Really, I don't want any of these, but I have to. I'm hesitant, but I have to take one of them. Alright, let's carry on. Is it going to show us the caravan now? No, but this is where most of the people are, and it seems to make the most sense. I'm tempted to go to Anka. Maybe I'll do it after Bukamburo because the railroad track will actually take less time. And I would want to have these 3 conversations before I have another fatigue card. Yeah, I bet you're not thrilled about it. Nowhere else to go. I certainly haven't identified with that ever. Ha! Not to be insensitive, but I'm going to be insensitive. It's cool, though. I get it. That's just who you are. I have learned that by now. I am going to take that. Now you know what I've got. And if you have grief, you can play it. Oh! I didn't think about that. Then again, I don't know if that changes our driving route. Interesting. Yeah, I guess that's one way to look at it. Oh, is it my turn? Why did you do that? You know I don't have another one. Heck. Hey, happens to all of us sometimes. It's cool. Why don't you tell me a little more about it? Except I have played all the ones I have. So here's hoping you can either take us out of it or I draw the other one again. Moving on is a strange feeling in general. I disagree with that sentiment overall. Have you always played those? Because I was certainly not expecting it. And in fact, I'm going to take that because I feel like I'm going to need it. Either one of these would work. But we'll take that. Ennui is a dangerous feeling, though. Yeah. But if you can't learn to open up and at least talk about it, what are you going to do? Oh, cool. I like cold matcha, too. It just takes a lot more shaking or whisking or whatever you do. At least it does if you try to make it while it's cold. If you make it hot and chill it, that's easier, but it's also more time-consuming. Gladly. This I have experience with in a few different ways. I would love to get a chance to get rid of that. I'm going to hang on to that other one for emergency use. Cool. Yeah, things don't settle right in the ice rinks to do that. That's fair. I'd be afraid to see what it might tell me. I have a feeling you're going to throw us a grief curveball suddenly, but I've got the listen card, and I think that's going to be a good way to pull out of it. It's hard to say if I want to clarify or I want to accommodate. I'm going to take the accommodate. And do it right there. Yeah. I'm gonna guess that is a bad omen and or portent. Certainly more than I know about reading those things. Oh. I mean, I can't really fault you for that. I don't particularly want to shuffle, but on the other hand, it'll get rid of the fatigue. And I've still got that. And it worked. I keep not looking ahead to how few cards I still need. And sometimes, I mean, death means change. It doesn't always mean death. Not all of that is also literal. Cool. Now, I am going to take a chance here. Because that's essentially the same thing. Hot cocoa, that's cool. And a full tip jar, that's important. Yes, of course, that's the only reason. No. I'm glad they're being kind to you. I'm not glad I don't know what to do with your cards. I think I should hang on to that and play this. That's not true. Of course, I'm bad at English, so who knows. Do I have any other squares? No. But I do have an accommodate. Man, these decks are getting diverse. Huh. That makes sense. Cool. I'm glad you feel comfortable and welcome enough to do that. I wonder what that's all about. I don't have a good way out of this one. Yeah, we're just gonna have to take the bad hit. I've heard that just a few times in my life. Just a few. What do I want? This I can for certain play in this round if I need to. If I need to. Because I don't think that's coming back if it goes to a square. Or a diamond, rather. Huh. But who knows how accurate her readings are? Well, who knows how accurate what she says about her readings are at this point. Fate is fun. Oh no. I gave you the best setup I had. I'm sorry, Miriam. I really am. I don't have any of these already. My accommodate has been too important to lose. Is this... I don't have enough triangle left cards to make that safe. And I'm seeing less grief now. I really don't know the right call, folks. Let's can this for the time being. Okay, so did we want to go to Anka? Someone here might have scrap available. That's important. I'm going to skip the Oasis for this exact moment. Oh, goodness. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have come here. That's a little problematic. Can't say I would have suggested it myself. Alright, do I have any other squares? I do. Wait! Oh. I'm awake, really. I don't think you have circles, but that might be the best I got. At this moment, anyway. But that was your card! But do you have to loot the stores? I imagine they're hurting just as much as you are. Alright, this was a bust. Glad we had this talk, kid. Well, peace. I really don't want your cards. Oh, goodness. Alright. Maybe I should have gone there instead, but I definitely can't justify it now. 2 fatigue cards in that trip. Oh. I have no idea who you are, but you are very grieving. Maybe I want to talk to some of the rest of the folks before I get to you. I still don't understand. I hope that's a mustache, but also I'm concerned if it's a mustache. Alright, we're going to try Aurora first. That is a feeling that I know entirely too well. But we are going to catch up with Aurora in the next episode. Thanks for tuning in, folks.